So what do you think of Muhammad FC and Abbas?
Very friendly, very, they're polite, courteous. I found them very, very good to work with. I felt really comfortable with them.
That's great.
I didn't have any qualms about letting them in or anything.
Good. And what would you say, what was the problem? I think originally you said that there was smoke obviously everywhere and you wanted to freshen it up.
Yes, 20 years, you have to remember too, it was 20 years since it had been done before. And yeah, so smoking, no ventilation in the kitchen at all.
Yeah.
And
it was really yellowed, I think.
very, if you remember, yeah. I think you may have, I think they have a few pictures of it when it was really
Yellowed. Yeah, I remember.
It was just awful.
The ceilings were brown.
Yes. And that was after washing too.
Wow.
Yeah, you have to, because I had it professionally cleaned.
Okay, excellent.
But
How do you like the colors?
I like them. I really do. It brightens it. It just makes it look so different.
Excellent.
You know, it's just, it's an easy color to work with, and it's a warm color. I really like the alabaster.
Excellent. And what would you say about Muhammad in particular? I think he was there for most of the job.
He was here all through it. Yeah, Muhammad and Ahmed.
Ahmed, yeah.
They worked very well together. Of course, his father and son, but I could approach them without not feeling uncomfortable or anything. And they would ask me things too, like, you want this and you want that. At first they said they weren't going to do the doors, and then Muhammad did them.
Yeah.
And Ahmed did.
Okay.
He goes, oh yeah, I do. Very, they're very good workers. They really are.
Excellent. And what would you say if you had to recommend Home Painter? What would you say about us?
Oh, 10 or 11 out of 10. Really? No, I put that on there. I did give you a review sheet, and I would recommend them. I have no hesitation at all about recommending to anyone.
That's awesome. I really appreciate the feedback.
I have to admit to you, of course, there was one other quote that came in around the same, one was lower. But, I just felt more comfortable with you. The way your presentation was excellent. And the workers are really good. I think there was I can't remember, Mike?
Oh, Mike Galarka, yeah, to help them.
Yeah, but he found, once he got into this room, he found the paint odors were really strong for him.
Yeah.
I didn't find them that bad. I mean, the primer was the worst, of course. And they told me just to put vinegar down.
Yeah, and open the windows, obviously. So.
Yes, which we did, during, while they were painting, we opened the back window, and a lot of times they would open the front door, open the window, and the bedroom window.
Right. Awesome.
And it helped a lot. I mean, I slept here every night, so.
I love the white too. And the white
really is.
It really
great?
pops.
Yeah. My son's picking me up some new knobs for it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I really like it.
Well, I love the opportunity to work again, so if you ever give us a call, I'll definitely you have my number, so.
Yeah, I still have it, yeah.
That'd be great.
They did an excellent job on I'm so pleased with it, really, Brian. I mean, the living room is just, looking there, but it's,
Oh, you're a fan? Yeah, your TV room. Yeah, it's really
very well.
Brightened up.
Oh, it's tremendously, isn't it? And then, he was so good about doing the French doors.
Yeah, they take a long time, eh?
They did, yeah. He did one side and then he did the other one.
Yeah.
And they did it room by room. I mean, they did the ceiling first, and then did the primer on hallway, and the bedroom, and part of the kitchen.
Yeah.
And then went room by room. They just kept moving me in.
So you've lived in here for like 5 years or something like that?
30.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
So tell me how the
37
transformation.
almost.
Tell me how because obviously it was really smoky before the transformation. Like how big a
I
difference.
just feel so. I mean, as you know, my husband passed away 2 years ago, so it's almost like refreshing myself. You know, moving on. I mean, it's not.
The rebirth and
It is.
yeah.
My family's so happy for me because it's, you know, I mean, it's been a hard 2 years. So, and then on top of that, COVID, it's like, oh my God.
Yeah, I can imagine. No, I just, as soon as I walked in, I felt different than when I first came
Oh,
in.
that's good.
Yeah.
And I mean, my son walked in, he says, oh my God, it smells good in here. You know, I mean, he's very sensitive to the smoke odor and the cats, right? Of course, but you know, they don't smell it at all anymore.
That's great. The cats are used to it now, eh?
Oh yeah. I mean, they ran every time when they heard the knock on the door in the morning. It was like they went. Most of the time they were outside, except for one. So.
Okay. Well, that's great.
Now, like I said, it's to bring, slowly. I'm going to work room by room to.
I'm really glad to take care of this.
Back in.
Take care of this for you. I'm glad to take care of it. Yeah, it looks like a new home.
It does, doesn't it?
Pictures. Is that air conditioning you up there?
No, that's this used to be a store at one time.
Really?
Oh yeah, years ago.
Oh.
I mean, this whole, you know, as you notice, this unit, one beside, another one, and then another one. They're all,
I can believe it
they're all
because
basically the same.
yeah, I can believe it because this is like
Oh,
yeah.
it has to be about 175, 180 years old.
You know how like the huge difference in the fridge and the rest of the room, eh?
Isn't it? It's unbelievable. I had two of those cabinets here with the, you know, the doors on them.
Yeah.
And
This is great.
I threw them out.
We used a really solid duration on this, so it's gonna last. Okay.
And will this wash really well?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Matte. It's a matte. It's a washable
Yeah,
flat.
I thought so. Yes, I think my sister told me that.
Okay.
I mean, when you look in here, the color looks totally different, but I think it's the lighting. Like if you look at it, it almost looks like a beigey.
Yeah, because of the light. Yeah, the light's yellow. That's
Yeah.
why. Yeah, that's the same color.
I know. But my sister, she hasn't been in here for, I bet you close to 3 years.
Wow.
And I sent her pictures. She goes, oh my God, look at it.
I'm glad it worked out well.
Oh, I'm so pleased with them. And they're just so accommodating, you know. These guys were really good. And their English is good. Muhammad is very...
Muhammad's better than Amos.
Yes.
Yeah. I usually speak to Muhammad. Like Ahmed, I usually I'll say hi to and that, but I mean, I'll talk about the job to Muhammad all the time.
Yeah, Muhammad, I think, or Ahmed is more, I mean, he understands English, but sometimes I would say something and he would look at his, you know, he would look at Muhammad and then Muhammad would translate to him. Not all the time, but it was just the odd thing that I would say and he really didn't understand me.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad to get it done for you.
Yeah, it's really very, very satisfying. Yeah.
So if you like what you see, we can definitely do this for you also. Please call us at 416-494-9095 or email us directly at brian@homepainterstoronto.com. Thanks so much for watching.